BNP failed to create the outline of the movement despite repeated programs, says Obaidul Qadir. People will decide government's tenure. Prime Minister Sheikh Hasina to pay courtesy call on President Mohammad Shahabuddin in a while at Bangla. EC Secretary exchanged views with presiding officers of GCC election, presents guideline for making polls free and fair. Assalamu alaikum, welcome to myTV News. I'm Farhani Yasmin with you in the newsroom today. Watching headlines, now the details. BNP is failing to create the outline of the movement despite a repeated program, says Awami League General Secretary, Road Transport and Bridge Minister Obaidul Qadir. He said this speaking as the chief guest at the National Conference of Ulama League. The Awami League General Secretary also the people will decide when the time of this government will end and will also decide who will lead this country in the future. Obaidul Qadir warned that BNP will make a mistake if it considers Awami League as a morning dew drops on its leaves. BNP's story is to throw out election and to commit arson, said Jashud President Hassanul Haq in MP. No matter how much they talk about election and democracy, BNP is basically a conspirator to subvert the constitution and democracy. Inu said BNP want to oust the elected government and form an abnormal government with corrupt people, militants and rajakars. The time has come to send them out of politics. He said this while attending an exchange meeting with the Upazila level Madhyamik Shikha Poribar at the Upazila Auditorium in Peramara of Kushtia today. Prime Minister Sheikh Hasina will pay a courtesy call on President Mohammad Shahabuddin at Bangla at 7 p.m. today. This is the Prime Minister's first courtesy call after the President's swearing-in ceremony. As per the custom, the Prime Minister informs the President if she visits a foreign country. Prime Minister Sheikh Hasina recently visited Japan, US and United Kingdom. This courtesy call is to inform the President about his visit, and also there can be discussion between the President and the Prime Minister on contemporary issues. Mohammad Shahabuddin took oath as the 22nd President of Bangladesh on April 24. Jatiyo সংসদ Speaker Shirin Sharmin Chaudhuri administered the oath of office to Shahabuddin. Bangladesh Election Commission Secretary Muhammad Jahangir Alam has exchanged views with the presiding officer in charge of the polling station in Gazipur City Corporation election. In the morning, he started exchanging views with the 241 presiding officer at the Bangota Auditorium in Gazipur. He also exchanged views with the 240 more people in the afternoon. Meanwhile, Secretary Jahangir Alam gave a direction to the presiding officer to make the election free and fair and sought their cooperation. Singer Mainul Ahsan Nobel has been arrested by Metropolitan Detective Police on charges of fraud, says DNP Commissioner Khandakar Ghulam Farooq. He gave this information in response to question from reporters after the DNP made scholarship and higher education support scholarship awarding ceremony at Rajarbagh police line in the capital today. Meanwhile, the DMP commissioner called upon the new generation to be educated in a good education instead of championing militancy, money laundering or corruption. Scholarships were awarded among the children of 933 policemen on the occasion. The students say that this special award for the parents' workplace will stimulate their children's studies. We are about to the end headlines once again. BNP failed to create the outline of the movement despite repeated programs, says Obaidul Qadir. People will decide government's tenure. Prime Minister Sheikh Hasina to pay courtesy call on President Mohammad Shahabuddin while at Bangla. EC Secretary exchanged views with the presiding officer of GCC election, presents a guideline for making polls free and fair. G7 leader agreed to impose more sanctions on Russia. Ukrainian president may attend the meeting on Sunday. Thanks for being with us. To join with MyTV News online, visit YouTube/mytvbd news. To watch all our program, visit YouTube/myTV Bangla, Facebook/myTV Bangla. Our next bulletin will be telecast 7:30 p.m. Stay connected and Allah Hafiz.